Hello, everybody. Welcome to another lovely Cell stream. Welcome in Zyber and Mac and Coco and Sai. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you are all having a wonderful day. I am having a pretty good day because we're not going to go in detail, but I read some things that got rid of a lot of my existential dread about some things that are going on. So I feel good about some things. So I'm like, yeah. And like I said, I won't go into it on stream, but and then uh, I got so much stuff done yesterday, like so much stuff done, and I'm still just like kind of really proud that I actually had the self discipline yesterday to get all my stuff done. I kind of slept in today, but good stuff, good stuff. Like, I got up really early yesterday, so like I normally wake up at like 2 p.m. because, graveyard shift at work, blah 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 blah, right? But I have been waking up at like 4 or 5 when in the but yesterday I woke up at 10 a.m. because I was like, I need to get up early. I got so much stuff to do. So, like I said, so sleeping in the day after that makes sense. But I'm gonna try to get back to waking up at like 1 tomorrow. Um, but yeah. Also, so I had this dumb project I had been working on, and I'm probably gonna officially give up on it because I've decided it's not gonna work. But I wanted to talk about it a little bit because I think it's funny. So I had the brilliant idea to try to make chainmail out of soda pop tabs because I have some family between myself and some family members. I figured, oh, we all drink enough canned beverages. I could take these and they're basically rings and I could like weave them together and make like medieval chainmail. And I thought that would just and I just thought that would be like a fun like thing to do. Uh but I officially got the last of my equipment that I was like, I need this to do this. And the process I had in my brain of how it would work didn't work. So I'm probably stuck giving up on that. And that's sad, but oh well. Uh, a girl can dream of turning their energy drink and Arizona iced tea habit into medieval-esque fashion, urban nightwear. Have I showed you guys urban nightwear? That's like that's one of those things that I've been really into lately that like just like aesthetically, but I don't know how it's just a cool thing. Hold on, I'll pull up a picture of it. I don't think I have. It's a trend. It's kind of like I almost want to say goth, but uh not urban nightmare. So I just think this looks cool. So essentially it's kind of like that like dark academia or whatever kind of aesthetic. Essentially what you do is you get like you take vaguely like medieval-esque stuff like you're a knight and you mix it in with like regular clothes. I just think it looks cool. Let me see if I can find a good example. Uh that one's a pretty good one. That's like a more casual one. I'm trying to find one of like the really cool ones. Uh, or is it Night Core? Uh, man, maybe the trend already died. It was so cool for a minute. Anyway, it was a lot of people throwing on like bits of armor and stuff in the middle of like regular like I saw somebody wearing like they had like torn jeans, and underneath it they had like the knee pad the like the knee pads or whatever you'd call them for like plate mail that would poke in through. Super cool. And a bunch of people using like the under armor thing that they wore, the gambeson, and they'll just use that as a jacket unbuttoned. And there's all sorts of cool like things I've seen people be doing, and it was like a trend, but apparently it was a trend for all of like 6 months and is already over because I can't find anything about it now, and that makes me so sad because I'm like, oh, I saved stuff for it. But yeah, anyway, I'll just move on. It was a cool aesthetic for the brief time it existed. Uh, anyway, but yeah, so today we are going to be playing a game I have been interested in playing for a while because I've been seeing these Steam World games. I'm sure you've seen the Steam World games before. There's a lot of them. Like, hold on, how many Steam World games are there? Just out of curiosity. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. There is 7 SteamWorld games. I'm sure you've seen them. But two in particular I really wanted to play because I've never played a SteamWorld game. But the Heist game, SteamWorld Heist, they have one of my favorite bands as one of the soundtracks. Okay, so if you actually want to know what all the SteamWorld games are, you got SteamWorld Dig, SteamWorld Heist, SteamWorld Dig 2, SteamWorld Quest, Hand of Gilgamesh, SteamWorld Quest 2. Oh wait, no. Yeah, SteamWorld Quest 2, SteamWorld Build, SteamWorld Heist 2. Yeah, so but yeah, so like I said, I've been interested in these games. I don't really know anything about them much really other than it's steampunk. But the big thing I know is that one of my favorite bands does the soundtrack for SteamWorld, the 2 SteamWorld Heist games. They released a whole album for each game where they sing and do their whole band plays the entire soundtrack. So, which is Steam Power Giraffe. I'm a big fan of the band Steam Power Giraffe. In fact, I actually have plans if I ever can get a cover off the ground because I wanted to do covers. I'm still trying to find somebody who can give me some basic singing lessons, which is weirdly hard, especially since I want to find somebody who is like familiar with people who don't sing in their normal voice. Because I don't want to sing like this. Oh, da, 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 da. You know, I want to be here a little bit more up here, like how I talk. Um, you know what I mean? So yeah, I want to find somebody who does that and that and are willing to work with my weird hours. So, which is very hard to find that exact combo. Actually, it's very hard to find even the first thing. I can find the second half somebody who's willing to work with my hours and can just teach me. That's easy. It's the other part is the part that's difficult. But anyway, I oh, and I can afford them. That's the other part. Some people are like, that'll be $3,000, and I'm like, no, that's like if I had $3,000 to throw around, I'd go buy a car or something. I'd go take a trip to visit Sil or in like on the East Coast. You know, I would do something way more fun for $3,000. Actually, heck, that's borderline. I could maybe take a trip to Japan amount of money. You know, like anyway. uh, but yeah. So anyway, I have like I have a song from them that I Uh, Technically, I have like 2 or 3 songs I want to cover, but I have some songs from them I'd want to do. They're on my band list of people who I'd want to do covers of. Gaming stuff and cat toys I could buy with 3 exactly! There's so much better things to spend $3,000 on than singing lessons. I mean, and it would be, and the thing is that like they'd be like 3 months, $3,000 or so. I don't know. It's not very good deals. Is essentially what I'm getting at. Like, I wish more things had the same level of like investment as like a martial arts class. Do you know how much it costs to take a martial arts class? Like 15 bucks a month. Or maybe it was a little more like a week, 15 bucks a week, something like that. But anyways, it's still like that's doable. And anytime I try to take lessons for other like minor skills, because martial arts isn't a thing that you can make a career of unless you want to go be a martial arts instructor, or you want to work in like Hollywood, I guess, for the most part. There's not a lot of careers for a martial arts person. So I feel like more soft skills should be around that price range. But no, martial arts is just weirdly cheap. Same with other fitness classes. Like, do you know how much it costs to have like do you know how much it costs to have like a personal trainer? That's like $150 a month. Or no, it's $150 a session last time I looked. And I'm like, what if I just wanted them to like meet up with me like once a month and like be like, yeah, you're still doing good. Go over my stuff, you know what I mean? Or what if I wanted to, I don't know, something like that, you know what I mean? Adjust my workouts as every so often. Nope, still that expensive. $180, $150 a pop. But yeah, like so many things like don't make sense for how expensive they are. So, and I'm like, I don't know. I feel like soft skills should be like the cost of like a subscription, like a class. Money is too scarce. 100%. And I think the worst part is that I think a lot of these kind of things turned into instead of it being like oh, we're gonna teach like 30 people or for $15. Instead, they're like, you know what, I'll just teach one person for $200 and make the exact same amount of money. And I'm like, that's actively choosing to help the least amount of people as you can. You know? I don't know. Is that I feel like that is not a crazy point of view. Like, it feels like they are just like, no, we don't want to help people. We want money. And I'm like, I feel like you could have made the same amount of money with more customers and less, and anyway, and charging less. But whatever. Anyway, I'm not gonna linger on the starting soon, just chatting-y stuff for too long, just because we did in fact start a little bit late because I woke up a little bit late. So we're gonna transition on over to the game, and yeah. Oh,
steam-driven inhabitants into space.
there we go.
Hard-working folks known as cowbutts survive by farming moisture and mining what little land is left, constantly dealing with all sorts of space jerks. There are the gangs of scrap metal meanies roaming about, preying on the weak and completely disregarding basic manners. Then there are the diesel-driven royalists, a bunch of oppressive bullies, abusing their power and bleeding the cowbutts dry.
Cowbutts.
To top it all off, there are rumors of something far more dangerous.
It
stirring in the
100%
depths
sounds like
of
they're
space,
saying but,
waking
not
from its
bot.
age-long slumber. These are the descendants of a shattered planet, and this, my distinguished gentlemots, is the new SteamWorld.
Okay. I have to check something real quick, and then we're good to start. Just making sure that we're on the right category. Okay. This is already a steam-powered giraffe song. All right. I guess experienced? All right, let's go.
Piper Faraday, notorious smuggler and occasional pirate,
Faraday.
is having a rough time.
Okay.
A brutal gang of thugs called Scrappers are spreading across her turf in the outskirts.
To those who don't know,
Stealing
Faraday
everything in
is,
sight. They have
I
even
guess
been
I'll-
known to kidnap the locals. Their presence could draw unwanted attention from the Royal Space Force. In short, they are bad for business. Low on water, Piper and her mates have boarded a scrapper ship, aiming to relieve them of their ill-gotten cargo. And of course, it all went according to plan.
Okay. But yeah, those who don't know, Faraday is, I believe it's a scientist specifically. But a Faraday, is, as far as like how it relates to robots, is a, it's reference to a Faraday cage, which is essentially it is a type of thing that you can put electronics in, or certain types of electrical things where it cannot escape. Essentially, you can put like a phone in there and no signal can escape. It can only interact with stuff inside of the Faraday cage. Just thought that was blast. This did not go to plan. What a positively macabre place. Okay. Hey fellas, you alright? Right, better get up there and help out. Would it be better if I... Haha! No, that did not help at all. Okay. Guard? Careful now. Whole cowbot down here. Ain't I lucky? Mind if I help myself to some of your water? When I'm done with you, I'll use you for spare parts. You try it, bub. Fire! I already really like her. Honestly, she's kind of hot. All right, let's go. Turrets, fancy security for a hunk of junk. Bet I can cover behind that shot up barrel. We'll be able to fire after a sprint like that. I'll just have to wait my turn here. Okay. My turn. Better amp up my gun so I can take out the turret with one shot. I don't want to trust another go covering behind this thing. Oh, power shot. right. This is kind of neat. Oh, you took your sea brass. You took your sweet time, Captain. Here I was coming to save you and all. Where's the rest of the crew? They got scrapped and hauled off. I'm the only one left. Yarr. Dang it, we need to get out of here before we end up in some scrap heap. Aye, aye, Captain. I can't hear you. Okay. Or wait. Oh, okay. I don't like his gun. Okay. Doggone it! Oh, can she shoot him? Oh! That makes me feel dumb. So yeah, let's steal one of their escape pods. Toot sweet. And then you, you open that. Okay. Well, I was gonna have her go check that door. But instead, I'll shoot you. Oh. Yeah! Okay. Here, you can go here. You are gonna come all the way back here. You're gonna wait. Avast! Oh, she can't even get up there. Alright, that was a waste of time. Alright. So what do you guys think of this so far? Like I said, I've never played one of these games. So, end turn to evacuate. Collected 100% of the swag. All right. But I'm biased because I already play the Steam World games. Totally fair. Few spills of water, the essential resource for Steam bots. Alright. Okay. So this is our spaceship, huh? Yo, we got a plant. Welcome back, Captain. Dang it, Wonky. We won't get any work done with these scrappers hogging everything in sight. The no-good steam maggots are even pilfering the parts of honest cowbots. We'll have to do something about it. They hauled off most of our crew back there. Gar, I'm still here. With the water shortage, it's a tough spot, no mistaking it. This puts us out a skeleton crew. What am I, invisible? We didn't even get that much water. We'll need more gallons to get back on our feet. We have to figure something out. Okay, ma'am. Let's just set the course on the map at a table and I'll get us moving. Okay. What's this? Oh, is that just like a bar inside our house? That's kind of cool. Honestly, this is giving me the vibe of the kind of game where the further, like the more stuff you do, like you'll get more people and things in your base, and that's always like a favorite thing for me. Golly, that went bad. Those patchy bolt heads had me staggered. Yeah. Yar. Makes me squeamish about boarding bigger vessels, it does. I don't feel much like ending up in some scrap heap. Right you are, sailor. Getting prepared should be high priority, ma'am. Grumpy old sea brass might be a capable fellow, but we're not fit to handle all these scrappers. Grumble, grumble. We'll just have to round up some more gallons. We'll need to find some more gallons. Alright. Nothing but Ripper-class scrappers aboard. This tiny vessel should be easy pickings even for a small, desperate crew. Grab as much as possible and get out. Okay. Okay. Captain's hat. Ship requires many things, a captain, but one, proper headwear to show who's boss. Who's the boss? You're the boss. Vertically knitted beanie smells of salt, sea, and whale clobbering. Seriously, you can feel the rage from its former owner oozing all over. Whaler bot lost everything he held dear when the royalists monopolized the whale oil industry. Okay. And our trusty pilot Wonky hideout on the outskirts far away from any royal jail brings out the best in her crewmates. Aw. Special junkyard shotgun. Okay. Hint. You cannot sprint and shoot the same turn. Yeah, I know. Let's do this. Can you hear me? It's Wonky. I hooked up to some exposed plumbing on this ship. Now I can speak to you. Should be an easy mission. Nothing like the last one. Grab all the gallons you can. Oh, and if you should come across any epic swag, be sure to bring it back. Alright. Alright, I'll send you here. You can go check out this door. You know what? Just because. Oh. Hello? And a little bit. Good job. You come on up here. You can come here. All right. Then I aim up and get you. This is easy peasy. This is also the first level though, but I love the aesthetic. This game just has a vibe that I'm already like super into, but also, I mean, you know me, I'm super into robots in general, so. You should have enough water by now, and we won't get paid for wrecking scrappers. Just pocket all this swag and head for an escape pod. You know, it's interesting that we are boarding the ship with Hi Mercury. We're boarding the ship with our ship. And, but we have to use their escape pod to leave. You know what I mean? Like, are we just leaving these escape pods out in the middle of nowhere? I'm doing good. How are you? Carrying pistol? Yeah, repair. That's gonna be useful. We're trying a new game out. Oh. Sweet. I double gated. Ooh, okay. Bonus damage. Alright, that should be enough water. Let's head for Gat's bar and spend it. Yar, I'd like a new cannon. Give me a trustworthy gun any day over an inexperienced crewmate. I thought we weren't welcome at Gat's anymore. Well, now we've got gallons to spend, and Gat's not an unreasonable fellow. Alright. You okay there, sailor? Gar, this whole thing makes me steam boil. So angry I could strangle a whale. That's horrible, Gabriel. Such majestic creatures. You've never met a whale, have you, Cap? Not really, no. Shifty-eyed creatures, the lot of them. Only good thing about them is they're dripping with oil. Think we got enough water for now. Let's swing by Gad's bar and see if we can get what we need. Right, I just might have the charm to charm Gad a bit. All right. Set the course for Gad's, ma'am. All right. All right. Thought I told you to stay clear of this establishment, Faraday. You sure did, Gat. We just need to stock up after a rough scuffle with some scrappers back there. I've got gallons to spend, so just let me pick up what we need, and I'll be out of your scalp. Last time you left with a bit more than you paid for, but I could actually use your help. Oh golly, no, I've heard everything. The scrappers have hit us all hard. They even kidnapped Mosby, a moisture farmer nearby, a few days ago. Yesterday they stole this month's supply of steam-powered giraffe! And now I won't be able to pay the royalist water taxes. We can't have the scrappers bothering the locals. They should be rather flush to boot. Keep whatever else you round up. Just bring my supplies back to me. Figure you owe me, Faraday. Are they actually here somewhere? Frau Botchin? Step up and have a glance at the goods. I like her design. Brass knuckles. Let's see here. I mean, that does seem worth it. Utility. Okay. But yeah, steam-powered giraffe. The deep-voiced one is the Spine. Like I said, they're a good band. I'm a big fan. So, Captain, how's old Gat getting by? Well, we're not alone in having problems with these dang scrappers. Where do they even come from? They're making all this other piratey types look bad. Our Space Force will surely need to get involved if the scrappers spread much more. There won't be a safe harbor left for us in these outskirts if it comes to that. Let's go help Gat out and pay the scrappers back while we're at it. Alright. Beat some scrappers and school this troublemaker that's been bothering Gat. Does Steam-Powered Giraffe just play it like the towns? Belongs to the trio of terrible chopper-class scrappers. Farmers lately stopped them from kidnapping the locals. Carrion pistol. Ambassador hat. Vanilla Ice. To a well-known and dreaded Shiner expedition derived from a mixing of the hot seas and the cold seas. It makes for both a visualization of the problem per se and a pretty good reminder to keep your cool on the boiling summer day, though it might be hard to swallow. Whether you're preschool poser or washed-up wannabe mariner, you better shape up and fold yourself for escape from reality. Oh, and be kind not to let your Gramster Warden read it off before you prettify yourself and set off into the great unknown. Dog of swag. Break down for you. With this ace, you don't need no bank for hizzle yo snizzle. Get buck wild and bum rush the party styled. You know what? I think you can have this one, but... Alright. Let's go! Let's see, looks like there's just the one door. In this world, there's two kinds of people, my friend. Those with loaded guns and those who dig, you dig? Okay. Um. Note to sell. Note to sell. Don't stand next to obviously exploding barrels. We've played video games before. What are you doing? You filthy beggars better have protecting angels. Okay. You can go here. Damn, your eyes. Okay. Haha! You can grab that one. I'll rest with you. When you have to shoot, shoot, don't talk. I'll rest with any one of you. This is a bad place for Piper specifically to be. Let's put her down here, actually. No! Piper, move here. Can I use this on himself? Okay. Oh no! There's no way, like, I can just survive having Piper down, right? My hat! Okay. Not the hat! There. So, like, is Piper just gone, or? Like, what happened with Piper? Like, what happens when I lose, like, lose crew members? Swab hat. The bowler might be a bit worse for wear, but it's still stylish, right? Scalp off. Piper's parts. Experience points. Oh, okay. So, okay, so it does not affect the story or anything. They just get put back together. That was bad on my part. Those triplets won't be bothering any farmers for a while. We should teach the scrappers that took Gat's shipment the same lesson. It's as bad as whales, I tell ya. Okay. Turf, I don't like it, Wonky. Much like rust, ma'am, they'll spread uncontrollably if not handled promptly. Alright. That's a big-looking ship, ma'am. Might be the best to enlist more crew before taking it on. Fierce young lady back at Gat's bar. Okay. I'll rust with you. Looks like you're no stranger to hard work. I know how to handle myself around fuss. You won't find a meaner varmint killer anywhere in the outskirts. That's great. We could really use someone of your skills. Won't lend my gun to just anyone. You need more than gallons to buy it. You can buy. You need reputation. Seen enough snake oil salesmen back up the farm, and Pa ain't raised no fool. Alright. Outskirts, leaving her to fend for herself. This farm girl's both stubborn and trigger happy. Ooh-wee. I'll be shooting fiends and heisting treasure just like back at the farm. Alright, so when am I gonna shoot some scrappers? Easy there, Miss Bolt. Just let me at 'em, boss. Alright. So we're just like robot space pirates, huh? Chopper class scrapper going by the name Edna Jane has made it off with all of Gat's wares for the month. Alright. He can go back to having that hat. From front, she can have a much better hat. I liked her scoped gun a lot more. Oh, well. Oh. All right. There. And I guess I had a new gun for him. Uzi? He's a shotgunner, though. Alright. Interesting. Fortified doors looked up pretty tight. I'm sure they keep their stolen goods in there. Gat's wares included. System powered by the generator. Wreck it and return to grab whatever's inside. Okay. Interesting. I'll put her up here, and you can go this way. And I believe I can just... Oh, hi. Okay. All right. Interesting. Waste of ammo. Oh. My hat. Does that mean I can strategically shoot their hats off? I want the pirate hat. My hat. Okay. Yeah! Pirate hat. Interesting. Okay, so from here, I'll probably send Piper up here, because Piper's got the most health. Since there's nothing else down here for you, you can... Sally, come on up here. Actually, you come back here. Yeah, no, I've done some stuff to, I tried to make it so the Steam elements would actually get rid of stuff. What have we here? Pesky little cowbot sneaking around our ship? You tell him, cuz. Stand a chance. This is scrapper turf now. We'll trash you and take your pieces back to Mother. Once Mom's through with her plan, not even the Royal Space Force will rival us scrappers. And us scrappers will have all the gallons. Alright, just one more thing. If you have the same mother, how can you all be cousins? Shut up! Alright. And then you can go here. Countdown activated. What did you do? Is that the alarm? Seems like a minor one indicated by the load. Scrappers will keep coming, so get Gat's wares and leave without further delay. Oh. Okay. Oh. All right, Sally, you're kind of like low-key useless right here. Let's get you somewhere you can do something. Put you here. Yeah. Holding my horses. Dang it. I still put you here. All right. There we go. Grab that. And that. My hand. Barrel. Dang it. There. No! Please get somewhere where I can shoot you next round. Yo ho ho! Yeah. All right, I think we got it. That's what we came here for. Now we gotta get out of here before any more scrappers decide to join the party. Oh, thank God! Yo ho ho and a bottle of water. There we go. And yes. Aha! We did it. A rare hat. A lot of water. Pirate yar, a tricorn for the high seas. Embrace that timber-shivering feeling that only a continental hat can provide. All hands on deck, yar. Blue felt like a bluebell beauty? You make others regret they're not bees? I don't get it. Hoopball hat, nicely quilted wool beanie, fine trimmings will help you stay happy in the cold. All right. Scoped short round. And Sally's parts. Not too bad. Gar! Cargo secured, ma'am. Back to Gats. Yeah, we'll drop off his wares and ask around about this mother boss. Clearly she's controlling these crazies. If the scrapper gang keeps growing, we might just have a war on our hands once the dang royalists show up. Yar, living is hard enough without them gallant horden royalists rattling around. It's good to have a solar wind in our back. Too bad we have to beat around these scrappers instead of doing a long run. Come on, being locked up like chicken butt no coop ain't nothing for us. Beating scrappers is what it's all about. If only we'd had a bit of peace and quiet aboard. Good to see you reassembled again, Sally. Wonky did a fine job with it, I see. Would have done a lot quicker if she'd only stopped squirming about so much, ma'am. Next time, start with my arms first. I can do the rest myself, I bet. I kind of like her. This creates back to get. Now it's about the scrapper boss. First, I have to admit, it kind of feels nice to help Gad for once. Man, I've been a screw inside long enough. Nice to be the good bots for once. All right. Back to some more steam-powered giraffe playing in a tavern. So you're back. I wasn't sure I could trust you, but you're not as bad as they let you shine on, Faraday. I mean, still Pirates can be good. I've watched Pirates of the Caribbean and One Piece. I mean, yeah, like, actually the whole thing with the Pirates of the Caribbean is really interesting. Like, did you know there's novels of Pirates of the Caribbean that's like a prequel about how Jack Sparrow became a pirate? Apparently he was like a merchant who got sent on a trading vessel that was like a slave ship, and he like did a revolt because he thought it was terrible. Yeah, there's novels apparently. It's like super interesting. But and they go into, and apparently the later movies even go against the novels, so well, true. So that was actually a reference to the novels. That was like the one canonical reference to the novels. You know what? That would have been good in the movie. It would explain why Jack is actually kind of a good guy. Because like a lot of it, because like sometimes it didn't make sense why he was so willing to help everybody as a pirate. But it being like, it establishes him as having morals. I think if they make more Pirates of the Caribbean movies and they still want to focus on Jack Sparrow, I actually think they should cast somebody else who can do a Johnny Depp style acting. Someone young, and they should do the prequels and base it on the novels. I think that'd be way better. Hates him so much in the movie just because he's a pirate is the best we get. True. Like I said, they reference the novels in the movies without referencing like the events of the novels. They have stuff like his relationship with Beckett is stuff from the novels. Let me self-assured swagger had you fooled. I know we've not always seen eye to eye, you and me, Piper, but we really need to stop these scrappers. Oh, you know what's another one? Another franchise from Disney that had novels that I don't think people are aware of is Lion King. Did you know Lion King had novels? I found out about that from a Wikipedia search. I've never seen them out in like the world. But apparently there's Lion King novels, and that goes into like the backstory, and there's like a whole ton of other stuff. Like Scar's name before Scar. Stuff like that. I've always seen eye to eye, stop these scrappers. You're right about that. I just need to find their boss and teach her some manners is all. She talked to Taps Wire at Lola's bar. She hears things and might point you at the scrapper boss. That's in the colony. The miners there aren't rightly welcomed into bots in my line of work. They're just not so fond of pirates. Keep fighting scrappers and I bet they'll let you in. Okay. All right. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff like that. Usually has her ear to the ground. She'll know more about this boss scrapper. All right. Let's head for the colony. Let's see if we can get through and talk to this Taps person. All right. Wuthering Heights. Parallel franchise is always pleased to charm and arm cautious cowbots with rifles, pistols, and automatics. Okay. Lots of ladders, relieve it of swag and thin out the scrappers. All right. She needs health. You need a pair of brass knuckles. I actually like the idea of giving you this and you this. I don't really have a better hat for you. You could try that one. We'll see how it makes me feel. They're the same gun! Alright. But yeah, no, I really like Pirates of the Caribbean. I want more pirate media. I love pirates. Okay. Pirates are great. So we got an alarm. I don't know about initiating multiple rooms at once, if it's gonna be like this, though. I'll put her here. Oh, I knew it. Okay. She can be right here. All right. Uh-oh. I'm actually move you here. Sally, you can go here. Hit the wrong button. I will say, I do kind of hate that control is such an important control. Ha-ha! Here, you can just punch him. Although I wanted his hat. I can't believe I'm addicted to another hat collector game. There's an awful lot of, like, hat collector games. You ever notice that? I've always played these games with... Yeah, we're using PC controls. When I was getting ready to play, it just seemed so much easier. Oh. Alright. I actually have Piper wait here. I'll have you open this door. You can hop up here, get that, and then sprint back down. Now Piper can open this. Dang it. I'll put her here. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. Yay! It's human nature to want sexy head protection. You know what? True. Very true. It's the reason we, like, killed all the beavers and like half the beavers in North America. We just wanted those sick hats. Man, Sally is not catching any breaks. I'll rust with you. I'll rust with any one of you. There. All right. All right. We only have the one room left. Haha! I feel so clever doing that. Oh no. Oh no! I might have lost. Oh wait, I have power shot. Where do I have to evacuate to? All the way back at the top? Oh, like right there. I think I lost. Yeah, I lost. Oh no. Okay. The locals are sure down on their luck with all these scrappers harassing them. Killing as many possible is a good thing. How'd they grow so fast? Who would volunteer to join these crazies? Dirty mining bots. They've been keeping us out of the colony for years. To be fair, we're not the most trustworthy on account of the smuggling, occasional stealing, and such. Just because we borrowed some gallons here and there. The colony seems like a decent enough place. Once we're done with this scrapper business, I might just have to use my share to buy a plot of colony rock. Hate to admit it, but even you're too good for the likes of them rock pickers. Okay. I really think I have this if I just strategize better. Okay. Right here. Maybe. Right here. For you. Yeah, maybe the trick here is to keep the crew together. You down to here. Hi, Niche. Welcome in. How have you been? All right, open. You come to here. And down to here. Man, I'm not getting any of these hats. I'm good. All right. Here I was really hoping I'd get to do a cool trick shot there, but instead it switched me to her. All right, you pop here. We'll do you first. Varmint? Alright. Here. That works. I just remembered that I can heal. Like, I just remembered that he has the ability to heal. Why haven't I been healing? Alright. You pop on back down here. Alright, yeah! Send my captain all the way down over here. I'll just send you here. You can go here. All right, we're gonna get this. You go here. Sally, go pick that up. Oh no! Yay! Well. Okay. You get loot. All right. And oh. Okay. That was easy. Alright. Why was it so easy this time? It's only the last. Okay. Yeah, sure. It felt like there was half the enemies. Okay, whatever. Frontier Shorty. Ooh, new shotgun. New storage unit. Epic swag. Health. I love like he's my most powerful character. All right. Let's see if the rumors of our daring deeds have spread into the colony. Those dirty rock shovelers are so smug behind their armed belt of asteroids. All right. Have you settled in all right there, Miss Bolt? You know how to I know how to take care of myself. I ain't dumb, you know. Just making sure you're comfortable. We farmers know all about everything when it comes to survival. But yeah, Sil's been doing good lately. No offense, Captain, but sometimes I do miss sailing the seas. I sailed all 3 of them, you know. Never had the chance to see them myself, only heard stories. 'Tis a sight indeed. Imagine the sun setting over that crystal surface on the large world chunks by the core. Too bad the dang royalists control every last gallon of it. Sorry for dragging you into these fights, Wonky. We've been through tough times before, ma'am. Yeah, but I'm getting thoroughly tired of weathering them. I'm sick of being on the run. We haven't been a lawful enterprise for a long time now, ma'am. Alright! Mining colony. It's not like they're throwing a parade, but we're on the same side after all. Okay. We're just like unlocking a star map, kind of like. What's this? Maybe when you've gained some experience. Okay. Lowlies. Both information beverages to the inhabitants. Alright. And head on over here. Gear and doohickeys to your liking. Because her name's Frau, which is German. Yo, wait! That's steam-powered giraffe! That's the spine! Ivansky. Welcome, stranger. Not a lot of bots crazy enough to dare venture out in times like these. And here I always thought that the colony was the safest place in the whole outskirts. It was, but once the scrappers broke through, it's hard times all around. Making it worse, royalist divers are claiming asteroids drilling for oil. Rumor is the jerks need it for the perilous missions into deep space. You seem to know quite a lot. Gat Perret said you might even know who's leading the scrapper gang. Well, usually I would, but many of the sources are too afraid to go out. I bet they'd surface again if it wasn't for a certain brutal crusher terrorizing the colony. Might be able to help out with that. Bring these cowering cowbots out of hiding. Okay. The spine! It's hard to get this tour flying with all these scrappers running around. They don't scare us, though. I mean, come on. They look like they, patched up shreds of junk. Genuinely? Okay, so I've talked about Fortnite a bunch. I'm a big fan of Fortnite. I actually think Steam Power, I think they should, if they're gonna put musicians in the game, I think they should do musicians with unique aesthetics more than just famous people. And just because it's better than just another person in game, you know what I mean? I think Steam Powered Giraffe is on that list of people of musicians who have an aesthetic that I think would be really cool to have in more video games. You don't really sort the look of a hired gun now, do you? Don't let appearances fool you, Captain. There's a lot more to this adventure than meets the eye. Look out for an engineer with marksman skills. That's a sniper gun, all right. And we need to enroll more crew. Ready for adventures filled with gallons and treasure. Now for that first sign-on bonus pay. If I had more money. Okay, so we can get a Vonsky later if we get enough, having posture so good they call you the spine. It's because you can see his, spine on the outside because he's a robot. If I remember right. The colony of scrappers and stop this brutal crusher, ma'am. Alright. So, next up, I think we could probably handle this. Eliminate all scrappers. There we go. But yeah, no, the band is the Spine, Rabbit, I can't remember the last guy. All right. I really want the Outback hat. I'll take a Tashanka though. That's cool enough of a hat anyway. Or whatever it's called. I swear my friend who's really into Russia stuff called it a Tashanka. Ah, the Outback hat! Sweet. Okay, you can just go get that real quick. I have the high ground. Uh-oh. There we go. I think I just want to get rid of you. Okay, we got the Outback hat and we got the, Haha! Okay, and I think him should go here, and then he should go... Yeah! And then she can just go straight down. Yeah! All loot, the whole base. Yeah, 100%. We did the whole thing. I knew I had it. And they said that was a hard one. Ushanka, a real sailor of the seven seas, seven Milky Ways. A bandit hat? I'm pretty sure it has a different name. Because that to me is like the Outback hat, like the Australia hat. Metal scalp of some fearsome Outback bandit, ventilation-esque perforations included. Wait. Yeah, Outback bandit. When sold? Inspire. Okay. All right, so we're getting through this. So that was Lola's. Can't say I'm impressed by its veneer. Now, no need to hide. Ride the high steam horse. We'll help out with the crusher and we'll help in return. I'm just saying, we've heard so much about the colony and this know-it-all bartender. I'm thinking a lot about the past, Wonky. What if we just followed what the Royalists wanted back then? Just followed orders. Doesn't sound like something you would do, Captain. If we just completed that delivery and not stuck our noses where they didn't belong, we wouldn't be outlaws but those poor steambots would have had to endure the work camps instead. You're right as usual, Wonky. But what if we never found out that they want us to transport the prisoners? You made the right call, Captain. I wouldn't have served under you this long if I hadn't helped them escape. Goes to show that no good deed goes unpunished. Alright. We're not quite unlocking Bludsky or whatever his name was. Bots aren't cargo, mate. We have 2 more stars we could farm out of those 2, probably. Room of stolen explosives. Hi, Cell. Look at me, how you doing? We're trying out a game I've been wanting to try out. Yeah. Kind of an older game at this point, I guess. It's 10 years old, 11 years old. How you doing? Alright. Good. I know SteamWorld, lol. Fair enough. I like her with the pirate hat. I might give you this, though. The Ushanka. You have a new shotgun to try out. Everyone else is fine. Okay. Man, this is easy. Is this just meant to be like the explosives tutorial? Because I kind of already figured it out. Okay. Oh, whoops. There we go. Both of you need to heal. You grab that. You can just come right back down. You... can go this way, I suppose. Let's see here. You go here. You can open that. Oh, let's do this one. All right. Really glad I chose to heal them. All right. You can go down here. And then I guess we're just moving out. I think we're done from here. So... I guess just shovel on out of here. And... all right. Aye! Scrapper sidearm. Damaging bullets. Scrap grenade. Ooh. All right. Banana horse? What are you talking about? I am perfect. All right. You look like you're prepared for anything. We're hiring if you're... wait, hold on. You look like you're prepared for anything. We're hiring if you're interested. Ivonsky's strong boat. But important is why you are fighting. Battle must have good purpose. Well, we're fighting the scrappers from spreading out more than they already have. To help weaker bots, Ivonsky will fight. But if undertaking only for betterment of self, Ivonsky can just bump instead. Alright. Need to, circus strongmen need to project strength, so once rumors about Great Ivonsky's soft spot spread, Leave the big top. Knows how to take a punch. Ah, wonderful. Wonderful. We will have great adventures. I actually watched a thing about circus. I follow a TikTok on TikTok. I actually follow a trans femme circus strongman. And like they are jacked. It's like hilarious kind of. They're hilariously like strong. They're like, yeah, watch me turn this horseshoe into a heart and stuff like that. It's really impressive. I hoped adventure would involve a bit more gallons and treasures. I'm still quite able-bodied. Now retired, he's looking for high adventure. Don't let the shaking fool. If he's stationary, he's steady. Wholesome strongman. Yeah, like I said, I thought they were really cool. Speed boots. Too expensive. All right, we got 2 new crewmates. It's a fine thing to have some strong clamps on the ship. Captain, you want workshop time? Vansky will spot you later. Build up pressure, make hydraulics strong. Yes, good for crushing large scrap-ups. Alright. It's out. Good luck. Okay. Yeah, sure, you're up for some high space adventure, Miss Butterbolt. Oh, Mr. Butterbolt. Well, Captain, the retirement home just wasn't for me, I guess. Stamp collecting is the most boring hobby imaginable. Too much like work. I really do prefer firing guns at the gun range. It's nice to have a useful hobby. Alright, alright. Thank you for stopping by, Imperfect. Alright, we got a big crew now. Cargo barge. Let's actually go up here real quick. Can I sell stuff here? Well, luckily I got what it takes to thrive out there, ma'am. Frankly, luck has nothing to do with it. Are you just a gun shop? How do I get rid of my gear? Inventory, items? Oh, I see it now. I mean, now I have people I can throw stuff onto, though. Alright, fly on down here. Safety of the mining colony is marred with this huge cargo barge. Protect the gallons in its cavernous hull. Make sure to bring some long-range weaponry. Aren't you a sniper, this guy? I was a chimney engineer, now retired. He's looking for high adventure. Don't let his shaking fool you if he's stationary, he's steady. Okay. Scope special. Interesting. Interesting. Well, it says it wants me to do, ranged, so I actually think her is better. Probably go with that. Yeah. Let's give you this hat. All right. Let's go. Okay. Fire sticks. The alarm countdown is already active. By the distinct tone, I can tell the turrets will pop up once it reaches 0. Okay. Oh. All right. I'll put you here. Uh-oh. Oh, don't like that either. Oh no! Okay, first foremost, you get him. Good. Okay. Oh, they're stupid. Okay. I think I'll just shoot him here. Yeah! Dang it. Can I get you somehow? Yes! Okay! I am so happy I felt I was clever enough to... There. Oh no. I actually think you should go down here. Yeah. In fact, you go all the way over here. The Piper can go here, and I want her to heal herself. Gonna have you come collect the swag. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, you come here, and then I want you to shoot this one. You are going to need to get somewhere else. Very desperately. Like here. Okay. All right, you, sir, can go back this way. Head up here. Oh no! Okay. I guess we had to sacrifice Piper, or not Piper, or Sally. Just keep it moving. You can come on up here. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Uh-oh. Okay, all swag. Sweet. Okay, and we did it. All right. I don't know if we're gonna keep this one up, if I'm being honest, but I am enjoying it. You know what I mean? This might be an off-stream game now that we've played it a little bit. Yet another one. But, you know, hermetic horror herring tells tale of civilizations that fell to one ruin upon opening cans like, oh, Sir Stroming! Moist squelching noise when shaken will hopefully be worth something to someone out there. Ah, yes, the terrifying, like, chemical fish, like Sweden. Frontier Thumper Mark II. Playing about this wider type of explosion, said no one ever. Focus. All right. Looking strong there, Vonsky. Glad to be aboard. Good vessel, Captain. A great workshop to keep parts and maintenance. Vonsky are the strongest, but need to work hard to maintain. All right. Nothing from you. Yeah, we got a full crew going. The Lone Ranger. Could be a one-bot mission. The rest of the crew could put their feet up or do whatever it is Wonky does while the crew heists away. All right. Off we go. Oh. Let's do this. All right, that was easy. Back this way. Uh... Okay. There. Well, good to hear that you're doing good. No, I didn't want the hat. $19.94. Okay. Grr. I was doing so good. Okay, come on up. Open that. Uh-oh. Yeah, hold on, wait. Oh, we're not doing good no more. I am drastically losing all of my money. Okay, okay. There. All right. Okay, and there. I love that I lost my hat somewhere. Oh yeah, there's my hat. Gotta go pick up my hat. Or not. All right. I guess I've lost. I already picked up a new one, so. Uh... There we go. And perfect. All right. Lone Ranger. Interesting. No. Sell that. Okay, she's a strong. No, she is at least tied for strongest, which is good. Yeah. Like I said, not sure we're gonna. This is fun though. I really like this game. I kind of wish I would have played it when it came out, if I'm being honest. All right. Our competent captain or courageous crew should take out the scrapper turret plant, having fewer turrets around. All right. Turret engineer. You get this hat. Brass knuckles. And yeah. I think you are actually fine. Let's send this crew out. Due to his focus ability. Alright. Time for justice. Okay. Something not right about this place. I can feel it in my knee joints. I'll move you back here. Oh! Okay. All right. And then we go. Yeah. Yeah. She can grab that. And you can go here. didn't think that was gonna work like that. All right. Hee hee. Ho ho ho. Hody Jones. All right. Come on up here. Try me with the blowtorch. How did you get past all my chums? I should slow down because because of some prying cowbots. Luckily, I just shipped a batch full of turrets. Have a free sample of my scrapsmanship. Activate turrets. Just knew it, my joints never lie. Okay. All right, I get it. Turrets. You get all the way up here. This is already going to be the evacuation point. All right. Dang it. Stop, please. No. Bad turrets. Okay. You're dead. No. Okay. All right. Damn it. No. Okay. Okay, we gotta get back up here. Sweet chimney. Yes! Okay! No! I really think this this is a good team for this, but I don't think so close. I just gotta remember the turrets. All right. What if, can I? Yeah! Okay, no one else is in this room. Get you over here. You can go here. Piper, come pick that up. You can go here. Let's start with you, actually. Open that. Okay. I get it. There, you're gone. One turn. One turn. All right. Oh God, his hat. Okay. All right, he's down. We just got to get the stuff and escape. Okay. Piper, you're on the wrong side of that. Fair enough. mine! Okay, okay, you're good. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Grab that. Grab that. Okay, we put you here. Actually, I'm gonna have you come check this bottom floor. Yeah! I don't like you having that rocket launcher no more. But c'est la vie. Okay, I think she's gonna, I think someone needs to come down here and help him. And ricochet! He needs to come up here and get his hat. My boy, Valentine, needs to come on over here and secure our exit. You can secure treasure. All right, and whoops. Oh no. Okay. Ah, no. Okay, we got that. Get in. No. No. the whole place. We did a terrible job, but we did it. The Crippler of copycat serial killer Diesel Gazette branded her Jackie the Crippler. Frontier SMG. Okay. Yeah, something like that. Grenade. All right. Interesting. Can foil their supply of turrets completely. At least we now have fewer scrappers to worry about. Close to that brutal crusher that got Tab's contacts shivering in their hideouts. Let's shiver his timber instead. All right. Go talk to Ivan. Good thing Ivansky's in good shape. That did not even leave a dent. Yar, you're not afraid to risk your neck. That's clear as a bell. And making life better for others, own comfort sometimes must be sacrificed. All right. Yeah, we did terrible in that one. I think I have time for maybe one more. Cowboy dare venture out into the colony as it is. Someone's got to stop this brutal crusher. All right, gather outside the bridge, eliminate the crusher, evacuate. You're kind of my boy, honestly. I like you better with this hat. Frontier Shorty. Frontier Biggie. SMG. I like you with that. Yeah. Honestly, I might give her something different, but that'll work for now. All right. But yeah, this will probably be my last mission we do. Weigh anchor. Adventure time. All right. Okay. There. Put you here. And where is the bridge? Okay. Like so. Nope. Yeah. Oh yeah. Take that. Put you up here. Okay. Put you there. That didn't really work the way I was hoping. Okay, let's pop you up here. Yeah. You know what? You sit here. Okay, hold on. The damn turrets. Okay. Okay, we want to get all the treasure first. So, probably should throw some people downstairs real quick. Damn it! Put you here. Okay. All right. I actually kind of think that one thing of treasure is not really worth it. Free action. Yeah, not worth it. Okay. Okay. All right, yeah, I'm really leaning on the... Okay, meet up right out here. I think I'm overthinking stuff. I'll be darned, a walking smorgasbord of fresh parts. All for the grinder, and I just got this cowbot arm and all. I'll scrap you and Mom, and our mom will use her awesome techromantic powers to race you back to a new life. In a better form than before, part of our family and an army of scrappers to rule the waters of the world. Come on, cousins, let's get these puny bots. Hi. Okay. All right. Dang it. You can grab that. You can go grab the hat. And you can come on down here. Easy peasy. We missed exactly one bag of stuff. Spike vest. Captain Hat. All right. Still need to sell 2 items. Okay. Yeah. Mend. Okay. Awesome. All right. Well, I think I'm probably gonna wrap up here. Scrapper boss is to be stopped. She's raising an army of bought parts from broken cowbots. My goodness, how's that even possible? Whoever she is, she's gotten her dirty witch claws and some sort of power. Takes some great technical prowess to manage what she's done, I'd say. Mixing people's parts like that? No wonder they're all bug nuts insane. Head back to Taps and see if she's heard anything about this tech romancer. We don't want no romance for our robots. The Royal Space Force is supposed to keep the law out of here. Why are we doing their work? Should've handled these scrappers long ago instead of riding our tail ladies. Divers out here wasting time drilling up the place. Better to clean up for them than after them, don't you find? Avonsky's been called bad names in life, but try to see good in all. Scrappers are making this hard. Taking on the Royal Space Force, that is good. Using powers to raise dead parts is pure evil. I mean, we are bringing people back to life by rebuilding them in this. I mean, being shot to pieces is highly unpleasant, though creaking in my neck seems to be gone, though. Well, you got your adventure, right? Hopefully the final frontier lies in the future. There's still stories out there just waiting to be seized. All right. Explains how they got their volunteers. A Steambot needs the freedom to choose their own parts as they grow, to create their own personality. Just slapping together new beings from various parts of cowbots. Already settled personalities can only lead to insanity. Back to Lola's, ma'am. Alright, I'll turn the quest in and then we'll There's much scrapper activity close by. They're awfully well armed. Maybe leave them be for now. So we need out here's more gun rattling royalists. But yeah, we're gonna go turn in the quest and see what's going on with that. Yeah, the full band. When the world ticks around your voice is talking all the time and you live for sleeping. Yeah. Because you cannot sleep. This is actually on my Spotify playlist. Yeah. Can't go home no more, not without my equipment, at least. Gang of bugnut crashy scrappers made off with my whole train. Bring me supplies for the force. I'll be dissembled for sure if I return without it. Say, you look like a tough bunch of steambots. If you can't get my train back, maybe we can make a deal about a reward later. Okay. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Quite a difference, eh, Captain? I'm afraid it won't last for long. The scrapper army's still growing. Another Techromancer. Have surfaced again. Lots in the scrapper gang. And be careful, Captain. She seems crazy enough to start a war with the Royal Space Force. Yeah! I will say, if you, I will say, I believe this member has been switched out in Steam Powered Giraffe. But man, that makes me so happy that we finally got them actually doing a concert game. Never been this close to the core before. It's nothing like farm life in the far reaches of the outskirts. Vacation paradise. Folk here are soft like tinfoil. Techromancer can't be that tough if she's holding out here. The core is all but safe. You got the space, Royal Space Force right next door. Alright. And show you how to be a metal man. Dun, 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 dun. Care of Chop Suey before she ruins the outskirts. Space train! Lawn unexpectedly difficult to pass space rock. Well-groomed lawn is a pure pride for its owner. Good thing we've mowed down all those scrappers. Alright. Well, anyway, as much as I would love to, keep going, I think that's probably all the time I have for today. So, this was fine. But, I didn't see any of the redeems. Man, I really need to change up how we do this. I might need to... Oh well, I'll look at that later. See if I can, change how my alerts pop up. But anyway, for Lakota, thank you for the posture check, hydrate, and stretch. I will do those. Missed a bunch of stuff, and I'm very sorry. I will try to prevent that from happening again. But with all that being said, we are probably going to wrap up for tonight. Oh, there they are. But yeah, so we are going to wrap up for the night. Like I said, this was fun. I've been wanting to try this game out for a little while, just because I learned that they had Steam Powered Giraffe in it. And I had fun. But we will see if we will continue. This might have ended up being just a little one-off. But hey, I hope you all had a wonderful time. We are going to... We're gonna throw a raid over to, let's see here. I have two choices here. Give me like 1 second. Let's see, mountain climber game. Okay. So, okay, you have two options. Mountain climber game or Claire Obscure. Where would you like me to send you guys? Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. My mom told to pick the very best one, and you are it. All right. We're going to go to Claire Obscure. All right. So... Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all had a cell of a time. If you enjoyed the show and you haven't yet, please give a follow. It really helps with the algorithm and my self-esteem. If you would like to stay up to date on all things Cell, the best way to do so is to join the Discord at !Discord. The command actually works in YouTube as well if you're over on YouTube. But Discord !Socials if you'd like to check out our socials. We have daily videos coming out on YouTube and TikTok, as well as I've been trying to be up to be somewhat frequent on Blue Sky and X, but I'll be honest, I'm not really good at that kind of social media, so we're working on it. We have a merch store. I don't know if the link for the merch store works on YouTube off the top of my head. I can't remember if I actually set that one up. But yeah, I hope you and that's it. If you guys would like to see me again, I should be live again tomorrow with probably more baby steps or some more quarantine zone. But otherwise, I hope you all had a wonderful night, and I'll see you guys again real soon. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.